And record. Hello. So here we are at the end of our Venice journey here. We're hanging out on the steps of the train station, waiting for our train to get here in a little bit. You can see the church there, the bridge over there that you cross over to the main island. Train station. And here we are eating some baguette and gorgonzola, legit. But, so the video diary starting with yesterday. We woke up and went to the church we found, the Anglican church, St. George. And that was pretty cool. It was very Catholic in its like tradition, but there was a lot of things they didn't say that like Catholicism would have said, and it was interesting because it was kind of like a Catholic service with, you know, like
a sermonette.
Even like the board with like
hymn numbers,
tangible marquee like numbers of what to turn to in the hymn book, and they read from the Book of Common Prayer. The priest was British, and he was pretty funny and cool, and he gave a little sermonette even, like, because they read from Mark and John, I think.
He was really friendly with the children. That's what creeped me out, but I think he was a good guy.
Yeah. But that was nice, and we met our English friend
from the train
there too. He just happened to be rolling by and popped in for service.
He was so stoked to see us. He like came up and said hi.
Yeah, he was pretty excited. And so that was cool. It lasted like an hour and a half or so, and it was pretty interesting. So
then after that, we left and we got hungry. And we looked at this place on my tablet called the Corner Pub. We went there for lunch. It was really good. They had paninis. It was really good.
Right, that place.
And oh my goodness, it was so cute. We sat at this 2-person table that was like looking out of this little window. It was just us in this little window, and it was looking straight down a canal. There's a couple bridges. So picturesque, so cute. And I had a brie sandwich. It had brie, slabs of brie on it. Oh my gosh, so good.
I sort of accidentally got a glorified tuna fish sandwich, but it was still really good. Even the mayonnaise was great. It was really weird how everything is just a different class here.
It's made of real ingredients, probably. But yeah.
Was that yesterday? We also got that 3-course meal. That was the day before.
That was the first day. And we already talked about that, I think.
Right, that was stupid good. Best lasagna I ever had in my life.
No, that was like the best meal on our first day. It was good. Good introduction.
Anyway, so then yesterday we were both sick yesterday. We were getting sick, and we're still sort of sick.
Yeah.
But so we kind of called it an early day after walking around some more. We went to Arsenal.
Oh, Arsenale.
Yeah, and we like walked the whole waterfront over there, which is cool.
The entire like top of the island.
Yeah, it was nice, and we had to turn back though because it dead ended, and we had to get back to the apartment or the room for church.
Yeah.
ABF church, and that was pretty cool. We were able to watch pretty much everything and participate in the cell groups, except for the last cell group. We got cut off like after a couple of minutes because our internet connection was crapping out again.
But I was surprised we made it through that much church because our internet was terrible the night before.
Yeah, the night before I couldn't even send a message on Messenger.
After our last video, I went to take a shower in our hotel, and there was like no hot water. I was so sad. But the next night there was hot water, and that was good because last night I was like sick and tired. After church I was like passing out, and we were hungry, so Colin ran to a what's the jazz club? Baccaro, I think. Baccaro jazz club to get a box of pizza. So we
just
had
across the Rialto Bridge.
He got me some pizza, and we ate pizza in bed and watched Game of Thrones. I felt like poo, but it was really fun. It was really fun.
Good pizza, simple but good.
So good, so good. And it was cool to have your whole pizza to yourself. So that
Beth liked it because there wasn't very much sauce, and the cheese was like really high quality.
Cheese is just great here. I understand why the Europeans are getting mad at us for calling cheese by names that it's not real. It's good.
Yeah.
Then after
We pretty much went to bed.
Yeah, then bed, and then today. What did we do today?
I don't know, we woke up at like 8 o'clock, started packing all of our stuff, and
got it organized.
Got checked out at 10 and had to buzz the intercom, and the old guy came down and talked to us. He was super nice, let us keep our bags there until as long as we
Like
wanted
6,
to.
yeah.
And yeah, so we hung out and we went to St. Mark's Square finally and did a whole bunch of audio tours around the regular square and explained like some of the paintings. What do you call them? I don't know.
Mosaics.
Yeah, the mosaic paintings. And St. Mark's Square was like the craziest thing. We first got turned away and had to check our bag at the free check place. And skipped the line and went in and everything. And we went through their museum and saw the whole basilica. There was like a whole bunch of domes above. And unlike the other churches that we've seen, which had all like oil paintings, this one was all mosaics, like little individual rocks like this big that were colored and painted and
Had gold flakes in them, so the whole place shone.
yeah,
It was
like
so beautiful.
yeah. So there's realistic, even varying degrees of realism, but for the most part, very realistic looking, detailed mosaic art all over the place, over the crazy big domes that depicted different things like the ascension of Jesus and Pentecost.
I like the Pentecost ones. They're very interesting.
Yeah, and like baptism and the flood and things like that.
All different stories. Adam and Eve, everything.
Yeah.
I love how everything is like based around the church. And so it's like all God stuff we're seeing, and it's just so beautiful. And Schaefer and art, it's just beautiful.
So we were able to go through there and walk through the museum and saw a bunch of different stuff and, like old crosses and clothing and stuff like that. And then we went down.
Some horses that were made like BC and like were taken everywhere by Napoleon and Constantine and like all these people kept taking these horses everywhere. Now they're in the basilica.
Yeah.
They're legit.
Yeah.
So cool.
Rick Steves telling his stories about St. Mark and how he's, Venice steals this and steals that, and
Yeah.
how there's like 10, no, not 10, but there's like 3 or 4 different kinds of, just columns from different eras and locations.
Different
and
styles.
How St. Mark's Basilica is just a conglomeration
Bunch
of
of
all
stolen
this
stuff.
different stuff, from the Muslim onion domes to the different pillars and the different arches. I really like the Venetian arches they're like triangles or whatever, and I can't really explain it. Look it up on Google Images. Venetian
We're ignorant,
arches.
but we have fun.
They're sweet.
Then after
But-
St. Mark's,
Yeah, so
we saw from St. Mark's and Dodge's Palace across the way this big dome church thing, and I'm like, I really wanted to go there. And then Colin was like, well, let's go there. So we walked back across the bridge, went past by where we went to church, and then walked like the whole south of the island. So we're like looking over the place. Sorry, I'm sick. Looking over the big water. I don't know, I'm ignorant.
lagoon.
And then we walked all the way around to the end. Super beautiful, and I'm so glad we went that way because we went in and the church was free, which this is like the first place that I saw that was like free, and it was super beautiful. Huge domes. We got some really cool pictures all along that way. We just had a good walk today. So that was a cool detour.
And we bought like a whole bunch of stuff for a whole bunch of people today.
Yeah. We had been scouting out prices and where things were, and today we're just like, we're buying before we go. Our bags are way better packed than they were when we left Budapest. We're like getting way better. Like walking around here up the stairs and down the stairs, my butt and legs are getting toned. I am getting so strong. It is just so fun. Like the day in Wien or whatever was absolutely terrible. I was so tired, but like walking with our backpacks now was a breeze, absolute breeze for me. So that was fun. So we're getting strong. What else? After we came from there, we just went up and into the island and just around, and then
Yeah.
we ate at another cool place. It wasn't amazing. It was off the beaten path, so it was pretty cheap. I love the meals because they're like 3-course meals, all of them. It's so cool. Then
Yeah, and they gave us a little like lemon shot liqueur thing at the end, which was really cool.
Yeah, we were done eating, and then he brings out these shots, and I'm like, oh, is this just? And I smelled it, and I'm like, it's lemon. It's something with lemon. That's great. And then like we sipped it, and it's like straight up liqueur situation, and I'm just like, okay, here we go, cheers. And I never do shots or anything like that, so that was interesting, but it was good. I had calamari today. I had some salmon nochi. They don't pronounce the N or something. I don't know what they do with it, but I call it nochi. So that was good.
Yep. Mine was okay. I had some good quality, like basically French fries, but you could tell that they were very clean tasting, like olive oil baked and everything.
They're so good.
And
wish I
my
had those.
pasta was really good. It was penne with like aglio sauce or some crap like that.
Spicy. It's
But
good.
it was very seasoned and very good. Like I said, just another class of seasoning. But the pork cutlet thing was not very good. I mean, it was okay. I dumped lemon all over it. It's
Weird.
nothing special, but it was good.
But yeah. Then after eating, what did we do? We walked back. Oh, we wanted to kill time because we felt bad getting our bags. We didn't want to get our bags. So we stopped in the place where Colin went to alone last night to get the pizza. He took me there, and we just had some cappuccinos or whatever.
Yeah.
Sitting at a table. They have bras all over the ceilings. It's really funny. It's a really chill place. I really liked it as for a bar. There was like some Scottish people behind us getting crunk.
Yeah.
Like spending 400 pounds on liquor and alcohol. I don't even know. They're having a good time. It was fun watching them.
Yeah.
Then we went back to our place, grabbed our bags, said goodbye to the dude.
Yep. Finally got some bread and cheese.
We were talking about this. We couldn't find that many bakeries, or I knew I saw one cheese store, but we didn't know where it was at. So we found a like grocery store basically, and we went in and we got ourselves some bread and we got ourselves some cheese. We were aiming for brie, but we settled.
They had brie too, but this looked better.
Yeah, no. What's this called again?
Gorgonzola.
So tasty. I'm so thankful we did this. It's bigger too.
Anyway, so
That's
now
big.
here we are, and we're gonna be off, God willing, to Munich,
Munich.
and then rent our car and go to probably meet Josh and Michaela and Jen at
Sophia.
Rothenburg. Yeah, and Sophia.
So we're gonna drive all the way up through Germany and then come all the way back down to our hotel. But
So
it's
there
gonna
you
be
go.
good. You'll hear about it when we do it. See you later.
There's Venice at night. Okay, bye-bye.